issues getting started here. And we're making pretty good time, but we're probably going to miss half the first band anyway.
Nah, they're starting at 6:40. We good.
Yeah.
It's only 10 after.
No, I know. Still, you never know.
Yeah, no, we're
if they didn't decide to move up the set times, you know. But today is Stick to Your Guns, Terror. Supposed to be counterparts, but they dropped due to van issues.
From what's rumored right now, there hasn't been a confirmation from the venue, but someone pulled up a picture that looked like they weren't coming from their Twitter or something.
And Sanction and Year of the Knife. So
there's no local opener.
No locals tonight.
That's surprising. Yeah. Especially on a show like this.
Yeah. Unless they just have some unannounced one like they did the other night.
Yeah.
But
well, it's like Rivera showed up that one show.
Yeah.
They weren't on the thing.
Yeah.
So
maybe they just forgot to list it.
It could be that, or it's just like a, oh man, could you imagine we just walk in the room, yo.
Oh my god. I asked AJ and he said he's not playing tonight though. But he's going to be there selling for Acacia's tickets.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, we got a little bit of a late start today. We had a little bit of issues getting out of the house. And, but yeah, we're on our way there. About halfway there, probably by now.
Some life happened, and then literally as I stood up to take care of the rest of life things to get to the car, my stomach exploded.
Yep.
And I've basically been fucking urinating from the wrong fucking part of me.
Yeah.
So I felt fine.
I just hope he doesn't have like the stomach flu or something starting up.
Yeah, right. Like I feel fine. Like I feel fine otherwise. Yeah. Other than like there'll be a random pinch in my stomach and I have to go to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
I just said bathroom like I'm from Boston. What the
bathroom?
Bathroom.
Yeah, we're going to be meeting up with some people there, I imagine, because I heard most of our usual crew's going to be there.
Darcy and Todd are going.
Yeah. I think Remick's going to be there.
Yeah. Jubas will probably be there. Dukes will be there.
Randy probably, I imagine.
It's hard to say if Randy will be there or not.
Yeah. Steph's coming out. I haven't seen her since November, so.
The Settle for Nothing guys will be there. No Good Deed guys will probably be there, I would think. Oh, look. If you can see it, there's the black and blue mark where I punched the dude in the chin the other day. I didn't realize that it was there.
Yeah.
I bumped it this morning and went, motherfuck. So yeah, I have a chin mark on my fucking hand. Fucking little cat. Had some weird fucking problems. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up having to get rid of her. She's a fucking nuisance, man. So today, I need to get her to a vet too, which I couldn't today because I didn't have the car, literally until right now. But the vet's closes by the time Rick got home, right? Yeah. We woke up and there was shit all through my bed, and I was just like, "Fucking Scarlett, I'm gonna beat you." And then like I checked Scarlett, it wasn't her.
Yeah.
And then I checked every windowsill in my house, and 7 other places had fucking piles of runny shit.
Huh.
And then I found Snickers. Her tail was like, looked like it was like oily or something. Like it was still like kind of like messed up.
Yeah.
And her butt looked like it was so like raw from having the shits. It was bright red. And I was like, oh, you poor cat. So my cat had the shit. So she was outside eating grass, trying to make herself feel better.
Yeah.
So she was. Then I found a spot with throw up in plastic. So she ate plastic or something, and there was something in the plastic that made her so sick. But I've been watching her all day, and she was fine all day. But middle of the night, sometimes she shit all through my house everywhere. So I spent the first hour of my day cleaning cat shit. How fitting of me to have to clean my own cat shit after cleaning cat shit this morning. And now if my cat gave me the cat stomach flu, I'm gonna fucking kill her.
The cat stomach flu.
Yeah.
So yeah, today's video is probably going to be a little shorter than usual because we got a late start and we didn't even start recording anything until we were about halfway to the venue. So this might end up only being a 15 or 20 minute video by the end of it.
Yeah, it just didn't update. There we go. Hey, all right, there we go.
Still not there yet.
Traffic.
We'll get there.
Find my chapstick.
Yeah, we'll get there about halfway through Stick to Your Guns set.
We're just not going anymore.
Yeah.
We're just driving here, getting hot dogs, and going home.
Pretty much.
I am hungry though, which is sad because like I just felt like I was gonna die, and now I'm just like, huh, food. All right. They didn't start yet. We're good. We're good. They're starting at 7.
Okay.
We got it. We're doing it.
As long as we get in there before Fatal plays, that's all I care.
It's 43.
Yeah.
Yeah, before, as long as we get in there before Spooky.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, that'll work. Spooky, Terror, whatever.
Yeah. Frightened.
Frightened, yeah.
Doing a large frightened.
Big skirt. So the big gay thing, right?
Oh, God.
The one day I was talking to my buddy that I play Smite with, right? The one that we were going to see in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, he said something. I was like, man, you are big gay. And like, now it's become a joke that like anytime me and him don't like something, it's big gay.
Yeah.
So that's why the other night I was like, oh yeah, you're big gay. Yeah, he said Counterparts is confirmed not to be there. That's why they didn't start yet, so they're probably going to start at 7 or so. But if the road opens up like this, we should be alright. We're only 13 miles away. 11 of it is on this road, so then I'm being very cautious that I don't get pulled over. Everything's in order, I just don't want to be pulled over.
Yeah. Or be like pulling out of your car like that one day. A mile and a half from his house. Mile from my house.
My God. Multiple officers fucking rushing me and shit. For pulling out of a gas station. And then rolling down my window and saying, excuse me, officer, what's going on that I was pulled over? And he wouldn't even answer me because he had his hand on his gun and he kept peeking at me and like, dude, what the fuck did I do? And it turned out my tags were out, like 3 months out, and I had no idea because the cars isn't in my name, so I don't reapply for them. I just pay for it. I don't even pay for all of it. Shit, I just throw like a couple bucks here and there. And yeah, they were like, they were so pissed. They had multiple officers, and I thought I was gonna get shot or killed or something that day. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, normally they only pick on people that are like, you know, not white.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really weird. But then they realized, like, as I was talking to them, that I actually had no idea, and I legitimately was concerned for what was going on. And they were like, oh, we're sorry. And then they all kind of left. I was like, okay. I wonder if something's still clumped up, because it's saying 29 minutes on 10 miles.
Yeah.
Unless it just hasn't updated because it cleared or something. We'll see. You have yours up?
32 minutes.
Huh.
Yeah, it's still gumped up.
I just don't think it cleared from the 5:30 to 6:30 thing should be over.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that they didn't start it. Whoa! I just realized that Todd and Darcy are on fucking time for a show and we're not.
Yeah. That's completely ass backwards, isn't it?
Normally they have stuff going on, like he finishes work late and stuff, so they can only make it later on in the night. Or they a little more particular. I mean, you just kind of watch every band ever and don't give a shit. So
yeah, like Brick by Brick, for example. They live in Altoona, and the show was in Altoona, and they showed up 5 hours after the doors opened. Or like, really?
I know he worked until like 4, and the show started at 3.
Yeah.
But like, goddamn.
Yeah, the show started at noon that day. Right?
Did it?
Yeah. That was that 12-hour.
Then he worked till 2, and then they got there at 3. Something like that. Something like that. Either way, F you, man.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to our other show friends that watch our videos. That's fucking hilarious that we keep running into more and more people that watch us. And we've never been like, oh hey, we do this.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, oh hey, these are the guys that we always see. Oh, they do this stuff on their spare time? This is funny. So,
yeah.
Thanks for finding it as amusing as we do, because that's what it's for. So we're technically in the red, according to the phone. So let's see what's up.
Well, judging by how everybody's hitting their brakes, I imagine that's probably what it is.
Yeah, so I feel like it's slowing a bit, but how much is the real... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
There goes the rest of our day.
Yeah, I think it actually did slow down. I'm going to see if I can get into this right lane now. It looks like it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. Fuck. I don't know. I think this turns off onto the other lane, right? Turns out
I don't have any idea.
I know most of this, but I can't remember this right now.
On our way back from the show, about halfway home. We're probably over halfway home now.
Here's a short one.
It was pretty short for us because by the time we actually got there, we completely fucking missed Year of the Knife.
Oops.
And we actually got in like 5 minutes before Sanction started, so. But overall, I mean, we saw Year of the Knife back in June at Brick by Brick, so it wasn't really that big of a deal to me.
Sanction and Terror were the big ones, and
yeah.
Stick to Your Guns, man. They put on a hell of a show today.
That guy's taillights going.
Yeah, it's going blinky red, and then it goes white whenever he hits his brakes. If you watch whenever he hits his brakes, it goes bright white. I'm not sure what he did to him, but he done made a mistake.
Hey, see that?
Yeah, it's doing a flitter.
Huh.
That's what I'm gonna call it. It's a flitter.
Anyway,
Anywho,
yeah, Sanction and Terror were like the main draws for us. And there's like 4 or 5 Stick to Your Guns songs I wanted to hear, which they played. So
yeah,
pretty solid one. I don't really. Oh yeah, that was the one. Yeah, I saw that before. That was going back on that guy's taillight thing. When he hits his brakes, it turns white instead of red. But
some broken glass.
But anyway,
The broken glass.
what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, Stick to Your Guns is one of those bands that.
Sorry. So, story time. How do I do it now? I had my throat and it was puffing out, and then if you cough, it's just you can feel some weird stuff moving around. Whatever. Ow! What the? Continue.
As I was saying.
So sorry to interrupt.
Stick to Your Guns is one of those bands that neither of us really listen to much on recording.
Yeah.
But when we see them live, they're nuts.
Impressed every time. It's been twice so far.
Yeah.
The first time he was sick, and I was like, "Well, that's really good." But I was like, "Yeah, we'll see what happens now. He's gonna be a little bit more of the singy side today." But it was still really solid. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh.
I gotta try to figure out how to spell that for the caption.
See you next week. If it feels as good as it spells. What? Hold on. If it spells. No, even that still sounds funny. If it felt as good as,
if it spells as good as it felt, probably. Whatever that was, it's funny.
CDQ, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Already. Tagged him already.
What was that on Instagram?
Yep. They already have stuff going up already. But they were tagged in. Tagged it.
Sanction played some new stuff today. Because it was, I'm not sure if it was today. Today's Friday. It's either this Friday, today, or it was last week. Their new album came out. So I grabbed their CD because I obviously don't have the new one yet. And their new stuff was pretty nuts. So.
It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun.
They gave a shout out to Altoona and Johnstown because they played out in our area when they were first starting out. I still think it would have been funny if I'd have worn my same shirt that you and Todd had.
3 of us.
We all have these shirts that are like Terror Riffs that say Keepers of the Edge on the back instead of Keepers of the Faith. And Andrew has a red one. Me and Todd have a black one.
I could have been in the Lion King. Sorry. I'm not, but I felt like it needed to be formal. Where are we?
You know what I just remembered?
What?
It was, I think it was the second or third Try Not to Laugh challenge we did.
Huh?
Or at the end of the video when we were doing our sign off thing, and you're like, okay, watch me drink Pepsi until the camera turns off. And then I like extended it so it was just like 30 seconds of you drinking Pepsi.
Oh no. We hung out with some people that we know tonight. It's cool.
Yeah, we ran into a lot of fucking people.
It was surprising, honestly. It's fun once you come down here and watch everyone's like, oh hey, these guys that are like,
yeah,
don't give a shit. Oh. Wow, I've yawned a lot. My ears have also made a lot of funny sounds.
I'm waiting for mine to pop.
Oh, 19 miles, huh? Such a short distance, but like when you're tired and it's nighttime, you're just like, ugh, be home. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to go home and fucking not sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do the thing where I go home and I'll lay down and I'll be like, oh man, I can totally fall asleep. And then like 6 seconds later, I'm like, well, I can watch some Netflix, and then I'll watch like Storage Wars for 3 hours.
You'll sit there and watch Netflix and be active on PlayStation Network, and you'll be talking to me for 6 hours. Like we do some nights.
Like,
there's nights where he's like, yeah, I'm going to bed at like 8:30 or 9. I'm tired tonight. After he gets off work for like an opening shift or something.
Like, wait a minute.
And then he's sitting there talking to me on Facebook till 3 in the morning. And like,
my favorite ones though are when I go to sleep at like 9, when I wake up at like 2 and 4 and reply to messages.
Yeah, you'll say some random ass thing to me out of the blue. Even sometimes you do that sometimes in your sleep when I didn't even say anything to you, and you'll just leave me some random sentence.
I'll just wake up and just be like, you're a fuck, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, like you did in well, that was verbally in Reading.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was
I will never forget that as long as I live. I'm still sitting there. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm sitting there, or no, it might have been after 1. I can't remember. I don't know how late it was.
Well, no, because I stayed up till 1.
Oh yeah, it must have been like 3.
Came late,
that's right.
So
yeah,
it would have been. I think you said it was like 3:30 when I got weird.
Oh yeah, it was like 3 something. So anyway, long story short, I was editing the video of that day when we went out to Reading for the Eternal Nightmare Festival. We did the 3-day East Side Expedition videos.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there on my laptop editing the video from that day. And he's dead asleep. He was asleep for like 2.5 hours. And just out of the blue, he like woke up, turned over, grabbed his phone, pressed it like directly against his face to try to focus on what time it was or like answer a message or something. And then I looked over at him and said, I forgot, I said, oh, you're awake now, huh? And he looked at me and he goes, doing a large good morning. And then I turned over and I said, yeah, I'm still sitting here wide awake. I'm about as awake right now as I was when we left the house today. Oh yeah, it was the day that we went out, that's right. And then he looks at me and he blinked a few times. He went, you're a psychopath, you fucking idiot. And he just flopped back over and was snoring 2 seconds later. I've told that story on here a couple times before, but it's not any less funny than it was that day. Oh my god. Well, I told him that when he woke up the next day.
I had no fucking clue.
He had no recollection of it whatsoever.
I still have no idea. Like,
and it made me laugh so fucking hard. Like, I was trying so hard to contain it so I wouldn't wake you back up. But I was howling over that. Okay. It was just the most random sentence.
So apparently, this ties in here a little bit. I've been doing it more lately. So I guess the other day Scarlett came in to wake me up, and like I was making up excuses to why I couldn't wake up.
Oh god.
And like the one day I guess Rue was like, oh hey, do you want to get up for work or whatever? And like I looked right at her, and I went, go away, and then just like passed the fuck out. That one's a little more like targeted because I kind of responded to her, but like I don't know. That's just it. I like growled, go away at her.
You just do that in your sleep some days.
Like I knew, like when I was younger, they said that I used to sleepwalk on very rare occasion. The best one was there was a time where like I just got out of bed and I was literally in boxers, and I walked up to my front door and I was messing with it. Got out the front door, got off the porch, and started walking down the middle of the road. And my stepdad at the time walks out and opens the door and goes, where are you going? And I go, I'm going to take a pee. And he goes, no, the bathroom's back this way. And I go, no, it's not a tip here. I remember.
Oh my god.
And I just started walking, and then he came out and turned me around, and I was like, oh, thanks. And then I walked in and just went back to fucking sleep. So.
Well, I do weird stuff like that all the time too. Like I told my mom one day about the Zag, so I freaked her out. And I did something similar like this last night too, which was what made me think about it. I don't know if it's like I'm dreaming about something or whatever, like I'm asleep, like when I finally pass out. And I was just like shoot out of my bed, like throw my covers off, shoot out of my bed, I assume. I don't really remember, my covers are like all over the fucking place. And I'll wake up in like a different room in the basement.
I mean, that's kind of what happened whenever you did the thing at the hotel.
Yeah.
You literally fling the blankets forward, sit the fuck up, and then fall back asleep.
Yeah, like I don't recall doing any of that at all.
That shit was funny.
I'll catch myself doing it at home. Okay. Because like I'll end up like in front of the fucking like the washer in the next room. And I'll just be like standing there like dead asleep, standing up. And I'll wake up and I'll snap out of it and be like, what the fuck am I doing in here? You know, it's like I'll look at, and I'll be cognitive enough in my, you know, sleepwalking state that I'll unplug my phone from my charger beside my bed and put it in my pocket and walk over to wherever the hell I'm going, because every time I have my phone either in my hand or in my pocket.
That's funny.
And I'll look at the time, it's like 5:45 or something in the morning.
Sleep for an hour.
Yeah, like, because I usually fall asleep between 4 and 4:30 now. And it's just, I'll wake up one time I was in my grandfather's room.
Okay.
And one time I was like in the little kitchen area downstairs beside the bathroom door.
Oh yeah.
And then I was over there yesterday morning, I was in the laundry room standing in front of the washer. Like I just stand and one time I went the whole way up the stairs and was standing in front of the fucking cellar door on the top step, dead asleep. That one was the one that scared me, because like I could have fallen down the steps.
Oh yeah.
You know?
If you're just fucking
I was standing on the top step.
Anything that wakes you up, you can just like fucking,
I was standing on the top step, not even holding onto the railing or nothing, and the door was closed, so it was pitch black.
So you're just like at the door?
I'm at the door, dead asleep.
Damn it.
I used to do that a lot, and then I stopped for a while, I guess, and then just the last couple of weeks I've been doing that a lot more.
Huh.
I don't know if it's because like sometimes I have to, you know, I eat something before I go to bed or whatever, and it like kind of messes with
there's weird things.
Yeah.
Stop it. Scarlett does funny stuff. Hers isn't sleepwalking though, but like what she does now.
Watch your camera shut off in 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Here, watch and see if it does it. No, you're not going to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Usually when it hits 15 minutes, it shuts off for no reason.
Yeah, right. Scarlett comes over. She'll come flying in. She's like, I'm going to sleep in your bed. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Because by that time, I'm already asleep.
Shut the fuck up.
That wasn't me at all. So I will let her come down and lay down or whatever. And then she lays down, but the fucking kid, whenever there's other people in the bed, will lay sideways and then dig her feet into my like hip.
Oh.
So like, I sleep on this much of a fucking queen size, and a 3-year-old has the rest of the bed. It's like, thanks, kid.
Sounds like my mom and the dog, because Putch sleeps in my mom's bed. Yeah. She has ever since she was a puppy, and we tried to like train her, even as an adult dog, to like sleep on her little bed thing in the living room. Yeah. She won't do it. She'll sit there and stand up and paw at her while she's sleeping and whine and cry and bark, because she's used to sitting and sleeping in the bed. She thinks she's getting punished, you know, when you put her on the floor. And I think that stems from what she used to do when she was a puppy too, is when she was bad and my mom would take her off the bed or whatever, or she was like, you know, doing whatever in her sleep, or if she was just bad during the day, there's like a crate beside the bed, like a carrying crate, and she would stuff her in there for like a timeout. Yeah. So this thing is gonna show off again here in a second. Twitch is not a small dog. She's supposed to be a small dog.
She got big ass.
She's 50 pounds, and she's probably about, I'd say, 2 feet long, about.
Something like that.
Like she's a bigger, small dog. She's a fat ass, put it that way. Yeah. And she doesn't fit.
Dog thick.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. She doesn't fit in that crate anymore because of that either. We tried to stuff her in there.
She'll get like up to her shoulders.
Yeah.
Should be done.
We stuffed her in there the one day because she did something. I forget. She like pissed on the floor or something. Mom got mad, and we stuffed her in that fucking crate. And it was like that episode of SpongeBob when like they stuffed the thing in the little the nets, like when they were on the different planet or something.
Yeah, it's so full.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. But anyway, back to my story. When my mom goes to sleep and the dog's on the bed, she'll start in one spot. She'll sleep at like the foot of the bed, like, and my mom like curls her feet up, so like she has a little bit of room at the bottom.
Yeah.
And she'll notice that my mom goes to sleep, and the dog will stand up and she'll move closer and closer to like the middle of the bed, and she'll crawl up to like the pillows, and then she'll crawl and she'll get like right up against her back, and then she'll start kicking her in the middle of the night. So my mom has a whole, like, I think it's a queen size bed, decent sized bed, and she sleeps on like the edge of it some nights because the dog's like splayed out on the fucking bed.
Yo, that's like Sparta. He's super good. He lays in one spot on my bed the entire night. He doesn't move. Just the bottom corner right by my feet. The only time, like, if I start like kicking him or something, if like I'm rolling around in the middle of the night, he just goes, oh shit, cat there. And I'll just like slide my feet over. Like, I'll even put my feet on top of him, and he's like, yeah, whatever. But like, he never lays with me during the day. I have to be asleep for him to do it.
But anyway, we're pretty close to home, so we're gonna put an end to the video. So if it kept your attention for as long as it has, however long this video may be this time, since we got a late start, we appreciate the support and you giving us your attention for that long.
Yeah,
so
stuff.
Yeah, apparently people watch these now for whatever reason.
Apparently we have people that like us.
Yeah.
Strange.
I'm not used to this. When people pick us out at shows and say, hey, I watch your videos.
Like, hey, I've seen your shows. Hey, I've seen a couple of you guys goof off on your videos. It's just like, you, sir, are interesting.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, hit the good old subscribe button and hit the like button to boost our views or the possibility of us getting more. And subscribe to the playlist that we have specifically for videos of this kind. And like the Facebook page that we use only when we put new videos up for the time being. And our next show, well, Andrew's going to a couple that I'm not attending. Probably.
I'm going to, I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, he's going to Enemy Mind at
I'm going for Eternal Sleep, really. Everything else is a fucking bonus.
Yeah. And if he's off for the same days, we might do a video for Steel City Con in Monroeville, which would be a cool, different kind of video.
That'd be funny if I had Bear, though, man.
Yeah.
You got Bear in a video.
Yeah.
Everyone finally sees what I'm talking about with Scarlett.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, the one video I talked to her on the phone and all sorts of stuff, but yeah.
And then August 15th will be the next show for the Acacia Strain and Kublai Khan with Judiciary and Chamber and possibly Face Wreck. And then August 17th, I don't know if I talked about this in the video or not. I might have, I might not have. But I accidentally won 4 free tickets to Korn and Alice in Chains. So we're going to that too, hopefully.
That shit's funny.
So yeah, we will see you guys very soon. We're almost home, so we're gonna cut it off. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye!